ML Sports Take here, brought to you by Welch & Company Jewelers and Stanley Law Offices. The Bills fall 25-20 in London over against the Jacksonville Jaguars, I should say, and it was just an overall frustrating game from the jump. And you could tell that they were winded from the beginning. You could tell that the Jaguars were the team that was there for 2 weeks and all the rest. And the Bills kind of put some of that on themselves because they didn't leave until late in the week. And I blame Sean McDermott for that. He's the CEO, head coach of the team. He's the one who can make that decision. Do I think it's everything that lost the game? No, just like I don't think that the injuries were and I don't think that the penalties were. However, when you do lose that many guys, it does hurt you. And I only think there was one real momentum-changing penalty in that game. The Jordan Poyer hit, it was on the back. The player was called by, the rules analyst as what? Defenseless. How are you defenseless? A, you're playing the game of football, and B, Gene Steratore, I can't stand him. And he's paid by the league, I get it. But number one, how are you defenseless when you change direction? Number two, you're playing the game of football. Number three, he was hitting the back. So that one was really the main one that drove me nuts. I thought there were terrible calls on both sides. The Jaguars got robbed in the fourth quarter with some calls as well. At the end of the day, you can complain about the travel, you can complain about injuries. The field is obviously horrendous, but the Bills had more injuries than the Jags. I just wonder how the field impacts injuries if you don't stay longer and your body clock isn't there and all that sort of thing. I don't know. I'm not creating an argument. I'm not saying it went against the Bills in terms of creating a loss. The offense took way too long to get going. There were a million factors. The Bills defense was so gassed they couldn't get off on third down. I'm just saying that I'm curious how it works with body clock transitioning to injury. ML Sports Take here, brought to you by Ken's Auto Detailing and Stanley Law Offices.